Good evening, Arsenal 4, Aston Villa 1. Oh my god. I posted a video earlier today to try and hype myself and hopefully you, the fans, up for this match. And I'm so glad it didn't come back to bite me in the ass. But it was a great prediction of what was going to happen. 4-1. That's what we call a revenge of the Gunners. Wow, Waka, good evening. Oh man, after a couple of tough matches, tough performances where we didn't score enough goals, matches against the other opponents higher up in the table where we drew, we lost, and we just didn't show ourselves as the future champions. We finally do something that just shows the whole league and the whole world that we mean business. Aston Villa came to the Emirates and got an ass whooping. Yes, 4-1 after a 1-1 draw against Man City, 2-2 against Sunderland, a 1-0 loss against Liverpool, the 1-1 against Chelsea, all these type of matches, 2-1 loss to Villa. We beat an opponent in the top three, and it's a convincing win, showing that we can do this. We've been underperforming our XG for the last couple of matches, but this time we did it, man. We scored multiple goals. The first half, let's start there. Or let's even start earlier than that. In the afternoon, the story started to come out that Declan Rice was going to be out for this match. When the lineup came out, it was very obvious that he wasn't there. It's a big blow because Declan Rice is definitely one of our better players. We had a different midfield. It was actually the same as last weekend, but it's not our strongest midfield. Marino, Zubamendi, Odegaard. But yeah, we coped with it. Timber was back, luckily. So we had Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Nkapie as the back four. And in attack, it was Trossard, Gyökeres, and Saka. First half started off really rough. We had the header from Gyökeres. It wasn't an easy one. It would have been one that he could have done better and at least hit the target, but he went for the far corner and uh, he slightly hit it too much, so it went over the bar. I don't think it's a big miss, but we want to see him score those type of goals and get into a rhythm where we can see him scoring week in, week out. It wasn't the biggest chance, but we want to, as fans, we want to see better for him so that he can help us win more matches. Other than that, it was really sloppy, man. We lost the ball a lot in the first half. They opened us up a lot. They had two shots, but they were all off target. A couple of chances didn't really come off. Saliba with a last ditch tackle one time. And it was just Villa on the counter opening us up. And it was just really easy. Marino was too slow in the midfield, and that made it easier for Villa to just cut through us. They just passed around him. The other two couldn't really handle that, and Villa would be off every single time. He also got yellow Marino, so for me, I would have subbed him off at halftime. but we didn't. And then in the second half, he got lucky because he did definitely pull one of the Aston Villa players down, and it should have been a yellow card. The ref saved him from not getting a second yellow. So at least we had 11 men on the pitch. But during that second half, you could see that our team was growing. Odegaard took more initiative. Zubamendi, the man behind me, he was amazing, man. Zubamendi was bossing the midfield today, especially in that second half, man. Oh, he was everywhere, man. That's the kind of performance you want from your six. Even chipping in with a goal, which is even better, man. Great run from him, great finish, great pass from Odegaard. But like I said, in the second half, we started to ramp up our quality and our playing. We were cutting through them easier. We were passing the ball around faster. There was more movement. Jokeres grew into the game. Saka got more into the game. Like I said, Odegaard and Zubamendi started to do more. Trossard got better, and Capier went forward even more than in the first half. Timber was unleashed on the right side. It really started to ramp up. We get the corner. Martinez, our old goalie, he makes a mistake because he should catch that or at least punch it away. He tried to catch it. Gabriel was there. It wasn't a foul, at least not from my perspective. And also, the VAR and the referees didn't think so. He drops the ball. It hits Gabriel's leg and it goes into the back of the net. And it's 1-0. Gabi is back and he scores from a set piece. What else is new? Great. Then the goal I talked about, Zubamendi, man. Oh, it was a great attack. Jokeres, I feel like he should have made a decisive run. He didn't, but the run that he did make, and the fact that Saka was on the inside of the 18-yard box as well, made it that both center defenders kind of split up, and it was the perfect gap for Zubamendi to go into. He slots it home. It's 2-0 against Villa. And at that point, Arsenal were dominant. They were playing amazing football. They were passing it around, flicks here, flicks there. Oh, it was so great, man. Such a great performance from Arsenal in the second half. Scoring that goal was just incredible, man, from Zubamendi. And then it's Trossard who gets the ball. And, man, Trossard, the ball falls from him outside of the 18-yard box, and he just hits it first time. Great, low driven effort. No chance for Martinez. There was some offside possibilities with Saka and Nkapie. Both weren't deemed offside. And Trossard's amazing goals to it. I feel like out of all the goals, that was at least the second most beautiful one because the best goal came at the end when Jokeres went off for Jesus. Arsenal got the ball on the counter. Jesus' first touch was just controlling the ball. His second touch was a great finish into the bottom corner again, or think about midway. But great goal into the corner. No chance for Martinez again, just outside of the 18-yard box. And for the guy who had his second ACL injury, it's just an amazing feeling to score with one of your first touches of the match. He takes off his shirt and he replicates the undershirt that Kaka had back in the day. He is happy. Arsenal players are happy. Us fans are going ecstatic, man, because that's just what we want to see. 4-0 against Villa. Man, it couldn't get any better. We did have chances to make it even 5, but at the end, in the injury time, Villa had one warning already. They didn't score from that. I don't know how they didn't score from that. but then it was Marlon who went through our defense. It was really lackluster defending. I feel like Saliba should have done better. Norgard just went away from where Marlon was gonna go. Maybe he should have just covered instead of trying to do something else. I don't even know what he was trying to do. Raya looked unfortunate because there was a touch from the defender that took the ball into Marlon, and then it went straight through Raya's legs, hits the post, and it's Watkins, the Arsenal fan, who just steps it home. 4-1. It's annoying to lose the clean sheet, but I don't really care, man. It's 4 against Villa. Come on, man. Convincing win. The 4 goals is just even going easy on them. It should have been a lot more, but I just love the performance from Arsenal. The first half, sloppy, but during the second half of the first half, we were definitely the better team. We started to get into some great positions. We were sloppy with some of our chances. We tried to shoot from some places where maybe we shouldn't have tried the shot, but just try to pass here and there. But we were definitely growing into the game. We took another step up in the second half, and the goals just came quickly after each other. And it was just amazing to watch. Just an amazing Premier League night. Our last Premier League match of 2025. And with this being the end of the match reaction itself, I just want to thank everybody for watching the videos during this 2025 year. Of course, we had the channel change during the summer, with it being another name first, and then also more for it being more about Premier League football and FC25. Now, after the summer, it became the LG Gaming Gooner. Also became more about the club that we love, Arsenal. Still some FC26 gameplay. Definitely in 2026, I want to continue more on the FC26 gameplay. I also want to live stream a lot more because me and my friends are playing pro clubs a lot. So I want to start streaming that more. Also, I'm gonna try out some other games, see if you guys like watching me play like Call of Duty, Battlefield, maybe even some racing games. So yeah, thank you guys for watching in 2025. I'll see you guys in 2026. Best wishes for the next year, and let's hope that we can watch Arsenal lift that Premier League trophy. At least the Premier League trophy. And if you want to be greedy, we have to get that Champions League trophy because I'm sick and tired of people singing Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. We want to be able to sing that, and especially we want to be able to sing that to Tottenham. But yes, have a great change of the year, and I'll see you guys on the weekend. Match reaction once again. Peace.